Welcome to AI Feed, your go-to source for everything AI and tech news. Today, we have exciting news for you about Android 15, which has officially arrived, well, for developers at least. Google's next-gen operating system is now available through the Android Open Source Project, AOSP, and for those of you with Pixel phones, support will start rolling out in the next few weeks. If you have a Samsung, Motorola, OnePlus, Nothing, or any other Android device, the wait might be a little longer, but Google has described the release window for those phones as being in the coming months. If you like this video, all we need from you is to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help the YouTube algorithm grow us. Now, let's dive into what Android 15 has to offer. If you've been following how Android evolves, you'll know that while Apple's iOS updates often come with major new features tied directly to the software, Google's Android updates tend to focus on the underlying architecture, the way apps and devices interact, optimizing the user experience. In today's video, we'll dive into all the features coming with Android 15, from single-tap passkeys and theft detection to enhanced multitasking on large-screen devices and limiting app access. If you're ready for the future of Android, you're in the right place. So, what exactly is new with Android 15? The first thing to know is that this update focuses heavily on the way your device operates under the hood. Google has taken steps to refine the way apps interact, making sure that your smartphone runs more smoothly and efficiently. Whether it's better battery management or more effective app multitasking, Android 15 is all about improving the core user experience without you necessarily noticing. But that doesn't mean there aren't new features to get excited about. One of the most talked about features coming with Android 15 is the support for single-tap passkeys. If you've been frustrated with remembering multiple passwords or even using password managers, this feature is going to make life a whole lot easier. With single-tap passkeys, users can log into apps and websites with a single tap, ensuring a smoother and more secure experience. This marks a shift towards a password-less future, and Google is at the forefront of pushing this authentication technology. Another highlight of Android 15 is theft detection. We all know how devastating it can be to lose a device, but with this feature, Android 15 takes a proactive approach to security. The operating system will be able to detect potential theft or suspicious behavior, such as someone trying to unlock your phone without your permission. It's designed to offer peace of mind, helping users safeguard their data and privacy more effectively. Moving on, multitasking on large-screen devices like foldables and tablets is also getting a major boost with Android 15. One of the major complaints among users of foldable phones or tablets has been the limited functionality for multitasking. Google is now addressing this, ensuring that you can more effectively use multiple apps at the same time without slowing down your device. Whether you're watching a video while responding to emails or running two apps side by side, Android 15 is going to make the experience more seamless and fluid. The improvements in multitasking are aimed at optimizing your workflow, especially if you rely on your device for both personal and professional tasks. Another exciting addition is the ability to limit access to certain apps. This is particularly useful if you want to control how much time you spend on specific apps or ensure that certain apps aren't accessed during particular hours. For example, if you're trying to reduce your social media usage during work hours or want to block distracting apps when you're focusing on important tasks, Android 15 will make it easy for you to set those restrictions. This feature adds a new layer of personalization and control over how you use your smartphone or tablet. Now, for those of you using Pixel phones, the update will start rolling out in the coming weeks. Pixel users often get to experience Android's latest features before anyone else, so if you're rocking a Pixel device, you're in luck. As for Samsung, Motorola, OnePlus, and other major brands, Google has said that Android 15 will be available within the coming months. The exact timeline will depend on the manufacturer and how quickly they adapt Android 15 for their devices. This staggered rollout is pretty typical for Android OS updates, so while it may be frustrating to wait, the new features and improvements will definitely be worth it. Let's take a moment to talk about why Android updates are different from iOS updates. While Apple typically ties major new features to each new version of iOS, Google's Android updates tend to focus on refining the operating system itself. This means that while some of the improvements may seem subtle, they're designed to make your Android device more efficient and easier to use in the long term. Android 15 is less about flashy new features and more about creating a smoother, faster, and more secure experience for users across all kinds of devices, from smartphones to tablets and even wearable tech. Another thing to keep an eye on is how Android 15 will leverage AI technology for better user experiences. With each new update, Google has been incorporating more AI-driven features into Android. While Android 15 focuses more on the operating system's stability and multitasking improvements, you can expect to see AI enhancements continue to play a larger role in Android's future updates. Things like personalized recommendations, smart suggestions, and predictive actions will likely become even more integrated into how Android 15 operates, learning from your usage patterns and optimizing your phone for your specific needs. One of the standout aspects of Android 15 is how it continues to make security a priority. With features like theft detection and single-tap passkeys, Google is focusing on helping users protect their devices and personal data from theft or unauthorized access. This is becoming increasingly important as our devices store more sensitive information, from passwords to banking details. Android 15 is clearly setting the bar higher for device security and user privacy. Looking further down the line, Android 15 is setting the stage for more smart device integration. The Internet of Things, IoT, is growing rapidly, and as more devices become interconnected, the ability for your smartphone to seamlessly communicate with other smart devices will become crucial. While this update focuses more on improvements for your smartphone or tablet, it's clear that Google is positioning Android to be the hub of your smart home and wearable tech ecosystem, as we see with developments in Google Home and other smart technologies. If you're as excited as we are about the Android 15 update, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for when it becomes available on your device. Whether you're a Pixel user or waiting for the update on your Samsung, Motorola, or OnePlus phone, these new features are going to redefine how you use your Android device in your everyday life. That's it for today's breakdown of the Android 15 update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more trending AI news. Drop a comment below about what you learned from the video and which part was the most interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.